Welcome to this tutorial for the TGV for Train Sim World 3. I hope this is a lot more simple and easy to understand than the in-game tutorial, so let's go. This tutorial is from a regular start in timetable mode. We'll switch the master switch on, we'll set the pantograph to normal, make sure one of the two pantographs is now up, head over to the circuit breaker panel, switch the circuit breaker on, then hit rearm circuit breaker. We can now move the reverser forward and hit Ctrl R to set our driving modes. I find it easiest to use the selected speed mode in the TGV, so that's what we're going to pick today. Using the R key, I'm going to increase the selected speed to either the line speed or the current TVM speed. I expect the TVM speed to be 170 as soon as we're cleared out of the platform, so that's what I've set it to here. Unlock the doors, let the passengers on. Also hit Q to acknowledge the alerter, and you can now clear the light on the signalling panel. Once the doors are locked, if you're in a TVM area, you'll see the TVM screen go from 0 to the line speed. Now we'll hold the brake release key, and you can see the brake pressure on the left hand side on that gauge. As soon as that is at 5, you can apply power, the train will start to move. You can apply full power here, and the train will keep accelerating up to our set speed of 170, which matches the current TVM speed here. As the TVM speed, line speed or signal speed changes depending on where you are, just hit R to increase the cruise control, and the train will then accelerate up to that new set speed. I won't cover the TVM signaling in detail here as I've already done it in another video, but I will link to that video in the description below with the correct timestamp so you can get an understanding of how it works. As for deceleration, for TVM changes or signals or line speed changes, power handle to off and then hold the train brake apply key until the brake pressure is where you want it to be. You can then release the train brake apply key. It will enter a running mode where it maintains the amount of brake pressure that you've set. While the train is decelerating, set your speed selector to the lowest speed ahead with the F key. Once you're satisfied the train has slowed down enough, hold the train brake release key until the brake pressure sits at 5. Now reapply power. An important thing to be aware of in the TGV is that the cruise control can't really hold the speed too well downhill. The train will start to run away. So if you see the speed start to creep up as you go down a gradient, just idle the power handle and apply manual braking. Once the terrain levels off, you can release the brakes and increase that power handle again to head back up to your cruise control speed. We'll now take a quick look at power changes en route. So as soon as you hit a power changeover location, switch the circuit breaker off, lower the pantograph, select the new voltage type, the sim will usually tell you what that is in the HUD. Now raise the pantograph, head back up to the circuit breaker panel, switch the circuit breaker on, hit rearm circuit breaker. You'll probably be in a neutral section for quite a while during changeover, but as soon as the train leaves that neutral section, if you keep your power handle at full, the train will re-accelerate as soon as it leaves the neutral section. Slowing for a station stop is identical to decelerating for a signal or line speed change, except you don't need to reapply power and cruise control afterwards, so it's idle power handle, train brakes to where you want them to be. Just manage them for a gentle stop by setting them, releasing them, reducing and increasing the pressure as required, and then once the train has stopped, hopefully you'll be in a good place on the platform and you can release the doors. Okay, and that concludes our tutorial for the TGV. I hope you have many happy miles ahead. Thank you for watching. If you found this useful, please drop a like, feel free to subscribe for regular sim content. Take care, and I'll see you next time.